The Uproar Pack is the second premium DLC for Dirt 5, and in this video I'll be going over what you get in the DLC, showing some gameplay and giving a few impressions. If you have the Year 1 or Amplified edition of the game, this DLC is included as part of those, and you'll be able to download it for free from the relevant platform store. Otherwise it costs £9.99 in the UK, €11.49 in Europe or $12.49 in the US. Like the Energy Pack DLC, you get another set of 25 events under a new Uproar section in career mode. Each of these events feature night racing in some way, with some being set entirely at night and others having a dynamic time of day with just part of the race at night time. I'm not a massive fan of the night racing due to the limited visibility, making it too easy to clip the edges of the track or lose sight of where you're meant to be going, but it does give you a bit of a different challenge. As well as the new career events, there are two new sponsors to sign with, Puma and Off-Road Extreme. These can be progressed with any career events and come with the usual unlockable items like car liveries and profile customization items. Headlining the Uproar Pack are 4 new cars, which are a bit more varied than those in the previous Energy DLC pack. First up in the classic rally category is the quite frankly bonkers Jackson Eulogy. This hearse is a bit of a random addition to the game. It's fairly cheap to pick up at just 25k and comes with a couple of unlockable liveries. There's the Off-Road Extreme sponsor livery and a rather psychedelic wolf theme livery. In races, the main thing you notice with this car is the size. It's a huge car compared to others in the class. It definitely struggles on the tighter tracks and can get a bit stuck on the corners in traffic. It doesn't help that the back end of the car would prefer to be at the front and regularly tries to accomplish that. On the plus side, it's great for blocking the road and stopping other cars from getting past. Performance-wise, it's nothing special, but it is fun to try out and probably included in the DLC for novelty value more than anything else. The next new car is the Zenden Cup, which has previously appeared in Dirt Showdown, and it's added to the Rallycross category in Dirt 5. It can be picked up for 160k and comes in a metallic purple by default. The first of the unlockable liveries is another psychedelic paint job, which does look pretty cool in red and gold on matte black, and the second is a Puma sponsor livery, which is a lot more reminiscent of Dirt game styling, with a graffiti-like design in bold colours. Great if you like that sort of thing. You might want to check this one out as the performance is pretty decent, even if it doesn't like corners that much. It can be a little bit sluggish off the line, but once the power kicks in, it does go pretty well. You want to keep the revs high and be smooth around the track to get the best from the Zenden, but even then it's not quite at the level of the Mini and the Subaru, which are both much easier to drive. In the Ultimate class, we get a new car in the form of the Jackson Adventurer, which seems like a decent addition to that spec. At 225k, it's not the most expensive Ultimate ride, and it's the only one that comes with an S rating for handling. The first of its unlockable liveries is another psychedelic number, which looks a bit odd on a car of this size. You'll definitely stand out with it though. Fortunately, the Off-Road Extreme unlockable livery looks really good on the Jackson, and it's worth leveling up that sponsor for. In game, the car is pretty easy to drive thanks to the high handling rating. It does lose out a bit on performance though, and is better suited to the more twisty tracks. Anything with long straights will put you at a disadvantage compared to other cars in the class. The headline car for the Uproar Pack is the Duke Coupe Off-Road mod, which lives in the Rally GT class and costs 100k to pick up. It's definitely a cool looking car, which isn't done any favours by the drab default colours. Fortunately, the first of the unlockable liveries looks great on this, and it's definitely better suited to the hot rod styling. The Puma sponsor livery is a bit dull by comparison, but at least it's less garish than the one on the Zenden. On the track, the car has some good performance if you can tame the back end. Being a rear-wheel drive car makes feathering the throttle essential, as well as proper straight line braking and acceleration. It's definitely not a first pick for ice races. The main problem with it being in the Rally GT class is that the Porsche Taycan is normally the go-to pick in any event, so you'll mainly be choosing this car based on looks. Overall, it's nice to see more variation in the cars with this pack, even if none of them are best in class. Saying that, you don't want the game becoming pay to win with the best cars being in the DLC packs. Instead, the developers seem to have gone with the vehicles that fill a gap in the current class, or are a bit different in some way and fun to try out. As for the new stages, that largely depends on how much you like night racing in the game. If you're a particular fan, then this pack will be worth a look. I've been Jimster71, thanks for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, dislike if you didn't, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Until then, bye for now.